So I have a friend, and unfortunately I have to turn that because we have South Dakota internet. I have a friend who wrote a book under a nom de plume, and I guess I have to show it. So the internet better get better. And here it is: Thousand First Dates, portrait of a Palm Beach player, and his nom de plume is Johnny Depp. This is not. I mean, it's a pretty, that's a good size book, but it's also a pretty thick book. How many pages is this? Yes, 363. This is not a small book. And for all my friends, and they are my friends, first, probably colleagues, second. I got Ryan Stone's book here. I'm and Jack Napier has a book. I don't have time to read them. I don't. I just don't. I'm in the last third of my life and I'm gonna have some fun. And I hate reading. The only way I do book reviews is if they're an Audible. Um, my friend, I asked him if this is an Audible. He says yes, so he'll be getting that. I don't know if Ryan's got this one in Audible yet, but focusing on this, I know the author and he helped me out tremendously in a way I wish I could say, but I can't. And knowing him, of course, there was not 1,000 dates. It's a kind of a work of fiction. I haven't read it. He told me about it. And so I did want to let people know I have it. And if you're interested in something fun and interesting, you might want to consider this. Especially, I wish I could tell you who it was. You're like, oh, I trust that guy. Yeah. He came out with a book. Let me give it a shot. But, yeah. So I found this. And this is a review from a radio station. 1,000 First Dates, portrait of a Palm Beach player goes there. The dating memoir Women Will Hate, Men Will Highlight. You already sold me. In his no-filter debut, Johnny Depp chronicles over 1,000 real-life first dates, offering men brutal lessons on attraction, power, and how to stop being used. No wonder major streaming platforms are... What is that? That's something else. No wonder major streaming platforms are circling for a potential series deal. What do you get when you combine red pill wisdom, real-life seduction, and one of the most notorious dating lives in South Florida? You get 1,000 First Dates, portrait of a Palm Beach player, the explosive new memoir from controversial author Johnny Depp, who's not afraid to say what most men are thinking but too scared to admit. Equal parts field manual, confession, cultural takedown. 1,000 First Dates is a no-holds-barred tour through the modern dating minefield, the landscape filled with cat ladies, gold diggers, drama queens, and dopamine junkies. Johnny, they see he wrote this, right? If you like, you're interested in, if one of your weirdos like sitting there and reading books, here you go. Johnny Depp doesn't hold back, and neither do the women who enter and often exit his sex life. I wrote the book every man wish he had in his 20s, and the one every woman secretly hopes her ex never reads, says Depp. Based on hundreds of real-life encounters, 1,000 First... So there's some authenticity to this. 1,000 First Dates offers brutal honesty, savage humor, and hard-earned lessons on 1, spotting red flags before you're neck deep in drama. 2, why some women weaponize femininity. Why some women weaponize femininity, how to stay in control. 3, the psychology of seduction, rejection, and personal power. 4, how confidence, not cash, holds the key to attraction. 5, why the man walking the walk will always win. Here's another thing about Johnny Depp. I forgot. See, I like him because of his professionalism and entrepreneurship. He did a thing. I recommend you do this thing. And he did it and he loved it. And so I wish I could tell you who it was. Depp is already building a loyal following on Substack and YouTube, where men are embracing the unapologetic anti-sip mindset he promotes. But this isn't just about dating. It's about becoming a high-value man in a culture that constantly tells you to settle, simp, or shut up. So there. I have it linked below. If you kindly would, if you're interested in that, please go pick up a copy. Yeah, I did. I don't want to talk about it because what am I going to do about it? Now, if someone wants to pay me to do a video, I have not an original take. I just hate Democrats more than I did before. They're fucking vile and evil, and you are my enemy. You already were my enemy. Now it's just like, yeah, you want to kill us. That's it. Although there's a chance it might be some wackadoo conservative guy. I mean, that could happen too. But I'm gonna guess it's just and then to see you could see who hates you. They want you dead. They want you slaves or dead. That's it. All right, that's it. Link to the book below. I'm gonna do rhinestones next. Toodles.